Hello again, people. Yes, these seem to be coming thick and fast, don't they? Didn't think I'd have all this spare time. Yep, this is part 3 of the update for the 52 game challenge. So these were the games I completed, which were numbers 21 to 30, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I'm on there. I should be able to work this out. So yeah, if you don't know what the 52 game challenge is, basically it's completing 52 games in a year, so one a week. And I'm getting close to having it done, so I thought it's time to finally put little videos out saying what I've played. Last year I just did it in one big video, and that was too long, so yeah. I want to catch up to having these all done before I've finished the challenge, so I can add to it. But I think I'll probably finish the challenge before the time I do this, no my luck. But I could just stop playing games. That ain't gonna happen. Right, so I have to keep double checking because I've got a list here, so I can remember where I got to. Number 21 was a HD re-release. It's not even a remaster, it's just a HD re-release of a N64 Dreamcast game, that kind of thing. It was Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I'll show the N64 version because I think it's the only physical copy I've got of it. So yeah, basically, the film Phantom Menace had a bit in it with some pod racing. They turned that into a game. It's really still quite fast, to be honest with you. I used to think as a kid this was really fast. Going back to it, it's got a bit of speed to it. It's nothing taxing, to be honest. I did it on the Xbox Series X, and all the achievements were super easy. It was just like completing the game and buying all the upgrades. So you have to buy all the stuff from the junkyard or the shop, and play all the way through it. It's a good fun game. I really enjoyed it again. So yeah, my little placeholder copy. Yeah, if you've never played it, it is. If you like futuristic racers, it's not kind of Wipeout-y where you've got to air brake it. It does have air brakes, but you don't need to do that. It's so twitchy. It's more like a, I don't know, what F-Zero has brakey things, but a bit more like F-Zero in its twitchiness. So yeah, this is good. You can flip your pod racer on its side to get through small gaps and stuff. And annoyingly, there's one character with weapons, which is Sebulba. He's the guy you can unlock who was the champion in the film, I think. I don't know, I hate Star Wars, but I like this game, so that's probably a good way of saying play this game. Fucking hate Star Wars, but I love this game. Game number 22 was another racer. I think it's pretty racer heavy, this 10. It was Monster Supercross. Was it Monster Energy Supercross 4? Yes, that's it. Supercross game. There ain't much to say about it. It is just a Supercross game. That all the ones in the series are pretty similar. They started to bring in a mode where you've got to train your rider up, and you've got to do like scrubs and whips and stuff over or above like certain limits to hit a certain amount of points, which sounds alright. But when you go through your races, you do a race, then it gives you an option to do a training, which only gives you 3 attempts. And if you mess it up, you have to go through a big chunk of races. Well, it's a big chunk of races. It's like one event, but set over multiple races, to then have another attempt at it. And sadly, it doesn't work very well. Like, the amount of times it would chuck me off the track for no reason, or it would restart me, and one of my continues would be used because I'd be off the track and it would disqualify me instantly. It was quite painful. It took me 81 hours. It's not something I'd recommend. I'm an idiot and I started the number 5 as well. Yeah, I don't know. Well, put it this way, they were like £2 each or something stupid on the Xbox store, so I thought I'd give them a go. It is a series I did like, and I'm fast not liking it anymore. It's just too samey. But I'll finish number 5. Number 5's got some other really grindy ones, and they sorted the attempts or events by allowing you to skip races. You couldn't skip races at all. You couldn't retire from them or anything in 4, which really dragged it out. But I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest with you. I'd recommend like the first and second game. They were quite fun. Yeah, that one. Dreadful. Okay, game number 23. I couldn't remember anything about it. That's how memorable it was. I actually had to look up a trailer to see how it played, and that brought up a PC version of it. So no, I do remember it now. It was a RC Rush. I had to look what it was called as well. Yeah, it was another one I bought in an Xbox sale. It's like Mini Moto X style that I showed off. Not last video before I think it was. But yeah, so it's a little kind of top-down RC racing game, but you can do behind the car and that again. But it is just dreadful. The controls are bad. When you hit the floor, sometimes it'll just flip you over for no reason. When I saw images, well, videos of the PC version, it looks like it was built to be a VR game. So you'd be stood again, like at the side of the track, looking down, and you're in that one spot, and you'd control it as if you were controlling an RC car from that kind of view. But yeah, I remember this just being a really, really awful racing game. Its only saving grace was it was a very easy 1000G. I'm pretty sure you just had to win all the events. It wasn't difficult at all. Yeah, it was that crap that I can't remember anything about it. But I don't know. I was getting a bit of PTSD when I looked at the trailer. It wasn't fun. But it's fun for about 5 minutes until you realise you're on the same tracks over and over. Yeah, another one, Avoid. This is just a list of games to avoid today. Hopefully they pick up. Maybe not for the next one. Okay, Game 24 is another one I can actually show you a physical copy of. It's Crash Time 4 on the Xbox 360. Again, racer heavy. Well, it's not really a racer. This is an open world kind of cops and robbers kind of game. It's based off of a German TV show, I think. But there's quite a few in the series. Most of them have like a mission structure to them. This one, you do a couple of missions, then it tells you you've got to track down the syndicate. So basically, you just drive around the town, like the little city, aimlessly, waiting for it to say, there's a guy over there. And you go and try and knock them off the road and arrest them, then transport them back to the station. And you do that for a stupid, no, I can't remember how many. It must be, I think it's like 30 people or something in the syndicate you had to take down. And they're all the same, there's nothing difficult about them. It was just really boring, and it took like, I don't know, about 25 hours or something, I think. It did have online multiplayer, which I did with, I think I did it with Rob, Gurnaldinho Plays. But yeah, this is not good. This is one of the better looking ones in the series. Like, all of them are on the 360, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, as this goes, this is not fun. If it had stayed with the mission structure, it would have been great. But yeah, you can drive around and find hideouts and things, but I can't remember if that even did anything. I think you just had to get a certain number for achievements, and there's like intel you can go get, but that didn't seem to do anything either. You could just sit there and chase like 30 or so random spawned enemies by the looks of it, and annoyingly, when you'd knock someone out to take them back, it might then say, there's another guy over there. So that it would then auto-lock your GPS to follow that one. But you couldn't take back more than one at once. So you basically just had to either know your way back to the station or fail it and wait for another one. It was bad. This isn't worth playing. It was an easy completion if you can get the online done. Other than that, yeah, avoid this one as well. There's something truly wrong with me. After I did number 24, number 25, I went and did Crash Time 5. Yeah, if you're wondering, it's called Alarm for Cobra 11 Undercover on there, because that is the original German title for it. So this is the German copy. I bought this randomly in a game store once, because I was hoping it would have like stackable trophies. Achievements! What the hell am I talking about? Stackable achievements! I've been playing too much PlayStation. It does not. This just plays exactly the same as the English one, in English, so it's just got a different cover. But usually I try and think, well, I'm not too fussed about getting them all in English, as long as the title's usually the same. Sadly, this is the original title, it doesn't bother me, so I'm happy with this. Plus, I ain't paying 75 quid or something whatever for the English copy now. But I'd recommend this one. This one's fun. It's the same as 4, but there's no syndicate. So you have proper mission structure, and it tells you things to do. And because of that, it feels more like a game and not some kind of rush job. It does have a pretty bad frame rate in places. It kind of goes back to more like... Oh, 4 had it as well. There's like race tracks and things you do as well at the same time, because you're like an undercover cop and also a racer. I don't know, I didn't really pay much attention to the story, it was a bit shit, but the actual game itself I really quite enjoyed, and smashed this one out really quickly actually compared to 4. Again, it has online. I did it with Rob again, but if you can, yeah, if you ever pick this up, it's worth a play if you like budget open world racing cop games. Is that what we'll call it? Yeah, enjoyed this one. Surprisingly. Weirdly, I enjoyed number 3, which I did ages ago. I've started 1 and 2, but I've never finished them. I'll probably go back and finish them at some point. But yeah, 5. This is the best one in the series. Followed by 3. 3 was pretty good as well. But yeah, good. Number 26 is the obligatory puzzle-based walking simulator games I seem to have a lot of. This time on the PS5 it was Call of the Sea. So yeah, basically you go to an island to track down your husband, find things out, what he's gone missing. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think he'd gone missing. I can't remember. But yeah, it's basically very puzzle heavy, this one. Imagine crossing something like Firewatch with The Witness is what I think I would consider this as being. It's also really, really nice looking. Like, I put this on and I was shocked at how, like, just colourful this game is. And all the different, like, areas of the island you go to are really cool. Some of the puzzles, though, they have me scratching my head. You could smash this out really easy with a guide, but I would recommend definitely giving this a go without a guide first to see if you can work them out, because some of them, yeah, some of them are tough. I was gonna say there's a really tough one in it, but I won't say how to do it because that would ruin it for the people who want to play it, wouldn't it? Play this is good. Again, it's a pretty easy completion, like trophy wise. Like I said, with a guide you'd smash this out in a couple of hours. But even without a guide, you can go back and like choose chapter select and stuff, so nothing's really missable. You can go look it all up again. So yeah, highly recommend this one. Very good game. Number 27 is another one I can't show you. I think there was like an Xbox Live Racer sale or something, and all the games were dirt cheap. So I think this was like 5 or 6 quid, this one. I played European Truck Racing Championship. It's as entertaining as it sounds. To be honest, it's a sim truck racing game where you've got to manage the temperature of your brakes and stuff while you're playing. Luckily you can turn that off if it bugs you, but yeah, it's racing trucks. They're slow, they don't turn, and it's on tracks that are built for standard cars, so overtaking can be a bit of a bitch. I'm trying to think of a good positive for it. It was surprisingly long, actually. It was an easy completion. There you go, that's its one redeeming feature. The 1000G on it was pretty easy. I don't think it had any online. I think it was just complete championships or something. But it's racing trucks. There'll be some footage. If that's your thing, give it a go. Number 28 is an absolutely cracking game. It's one I completed years ago on the Xbox One, and I have a physical copy of it sitting around, so I thought I'd crack it open and give it a go on the PS4. It was Celeste. Yeah, if if you've never played this, you're a little girl who's trying to climb a mountain to, I can't remember, overcome some demons or something. Not actual demons, personal growth is the aim of the mountain. Yeah, this is a really tough platformer. If you thought, well, last time I said Cuphead was hard, you try to beat this with, like, well, it's each level, but once you get past the game, it gives you like remixed levels, so they're called B-sides and C-sides and things, so like a tape kind of looking thing. But yeah, it's one of those kind of platformers where you jump and then you can do a dash and land and jump and climb walls and things. But it's fantastic. This is amazing. Just balls hard. If you really want to just get a completion out of this though, for 1000 Geo trophies for a platinum, you can turn on an assist mode and make yourself invincible and have unlimited dash. I wouldn't recommend doing that. I'd recommend actually playing through this. You'll do yourself like a disservice if you ruin it. Part of the challenge is what the game is about. So I don't, for the like remix levels, smack on the thing and just go for them, because they're stupid hard. I did them legit on the Xbox, but for this version, the C sides and the B sides or whatever they are, I did using the assist mode because I couldn't be fucked to do them again. But the main story, yeah, go for it. This physical edition also has the DLC on it, which is also really hard for a standard thing. To be honest, the game gets pretty hard towards the end anyway, if you're not using the assist. So yeah, honestly, just play it properly. That's the only thing I can say. It's incredibly rewarding to get to the end of. There's a lot of collectible strawberries you've got to get as well, and trying to find all of them is part of the fun, because if it's not just collect the strawberry, you've got to collect it and then make it back to like safe ground where you're not going to fall and die for it to be collected. It's it's great. Honestly, play this. This is amazing. If anything on this list, this is the highest, well, for today's 10, highest recommendation. Game number 29, we're back to the shit racing games. I bought this just because I never really see it about, and it was in CEX, and I had a bit of credit. I knew it was an easy completion, so I thought I'd give it a go, but I thought it's a racer, it can't be that bad. I played it on stream. It took me 2 hours, I think. It is Fast and Furious Spy Racers Rise of Shifter. So yeah, they made a kids Fast and Furious game, which is a bit bizarre to me. It's also, even when you've got like the best cars, it's incredibly slow. It's made by Outright Games, an old Big Game Hour's favourite company. I'm pretty sure he was playing this at the exact same time as I was streaming it, and yeah, I think he was telling me how awful it was at the same time. Can I think of a redeeming feature other than the fact you just complete the game to get 1000 gamer score? No. No. It's all of the Outright Games racing games, they play pretty much the same. There is a Paw Patrol one, and there's a Race with Ryan one, or whatever his name, from Ryan's World, and somehow this plays the same. This has actual cars in it, and it plays the same. It's also got incredibly generic, horrendous music, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's a crap racer. Like, it handles like shite too. So nothing good about that one. Avoid this one. Well, at least it proves that even if I hate it, I try to get to the end of it. And the last one, number 30 for today, is a game that I have not got the Platinum Trophy on, but I beat the story. That was good enough for me to class it as a completion. Sorry about the little jump cut, sneezing fit. So what game is it? It is Wanted Dead on the PS5. It's made by some of the people who were, was it Valhalla Games? Who got broken up, and they created whatever this thing, Solio Studio or something it's called. They made Devil's Third. So basically, Devil's Third was a third-person shooter slash samurai hack and slash kind of game. But on that, if you went into your guns, you could go into first person as well. This one is not. This is just a third-person shooter hack and slash game. It's incredibly weird, like really, really weird. None of the story makes any sense. There's random karaoke sections in it, noodly in rhythm games. Like it'll take you like between missions. It'll chuck you into a police station where you can play like grabby claw machines. And at the start, I hated this. It was dreadful because it's really, really hard. Like, I'm not good at this genre, so to me this was solid. Then after I got my ass kicked for a while, it put me onto Neko-chan mode, which is Neko is cat, isn't it, in Japanese? So it chucked some cat ears on my head, and once I had the cat ears, it makes the game even easier. But that you can't choose that from the beginning for some reason, because the game's weird, so you can't choose easy mode. But once you've got it, you can run through this kicking ass, and then it becomes really enjoyable. And the weirdness just like, I don't know, makes it so much better. It's pretty violent, it's pretty gory. Like, to the point it's violent, but like when you pick up a chainsaw and hack someone up, a big censored thing comes across the screen, which I think they just did to make it quirky. But if you want to know more about this, I actually made a review of this on my channel, so feel free to go and watch that. So yeah, very bizarre game. Really enjoyed it. The reason why as well I haven't attempted to go for the platinum, because to my knowledge at this moment in time, you can't get it. Some of the trophies are glitched, so there's no point in even attempting to do the rest of it. Yeah, I'd just say, if you don't mind a glitch trophy and want something incredibly bizarre, I recommend this. It's also the game that I think has the pinkest front cover I've ever seen. So yeah, give that one a go. Good fun, actually. Surprisingly good fun. Just get the cat ears. So that's it. Another 10 done on the 52 game challenge. I will get to do another video. I'll get to 40. Then I've actually got to finish off the last few. So I will have caught up with the videos for this. Very mixed bag there. Not many I'd recommend. I don't know why I was playing so many crap racing games. But if they took time, I was counting them on the list. Usually if I play something that's like an hour completion or something, that doesn't get counted. So all the games I've completed in between, which have been short, they've not been counted. So these are the ones that took a decent amount of time. So yeah, I could probably spend my days doing something a lot better than playing them. But should have some better games coming up next time, I think. I can't remember what I've played. I keep a note of this so that I remember. But yeah, let me know anything there that interests you. Feel free to question me why I keep playing this crap. Bad life choices, that's the answer. But yeah, I'll be back some point with part 4. Have fun, people. Gonna bugger off.